Good morning. We need to hook up our washer and dryer today in our off-grid solar house. These are both electric powered, so we're going to be seeing how they run on all of our off-grid system. It should be interesting. A lot of people have gas powered dryers, but we want to see how our solar system keeps up with our dryer. I know we have more than enough power in the normal season, like summer, in spring, and early fall. Right now being late fall and almost winter time, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of strain this puts on the system, but I think it's going to work out well. Time will tell.
And well, we need some washer and dryers so that I can do laundry, because we're going to be walking around with nothing on if we don't. So nobody needs to see that.
I put air in my tires today, and one of them stayed filled up and the other one's flat already. So I
I was going to say, it looks like you have a flat tire.
think you got a hole.
Careful. Do you want me to push?
I got a flat tire.
Now you're on the blanket. Careful.
Only if we had a garage door to go through.
Yeah, only. You're gonna break your rim.
Unfortunately, it's raining out right now, so I can't just leave the washer and dryer on the trailer till we're ready. I gotta bring everything in. We gotta organize the bathroom and find out how everything's going, and then we can start hooking it all up. All right, we gotta make sure everything is gonna fit in there nicely.
Oh.
So this one is 26, and the dryer is 27. All right, and then it sticks off the wall a little bit further. 28 setting. No, 28, but pretty much the same depth. So let's go do some measurement and see how you want everything in the bathroom. So is the dryer gonna go here and then wash machine, if I remember correctly?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll take it from the wash to the dryer.
To the wash.
I feel like this is gonna take up a gullet.
It is, but you have to have it that way, so if you have a water leak, you can just reach over and shut it off.
Okay. But if you build me a shell, I can cover it with
Right.
something.
What do I say?
28.
28.
And they probably aren't gonna sit right next to each other because they're not matching.
And
Right,
then,
Hannah?
say 28 again. Worst case scenario, we're gonna go to here probably. Okay, we still have a decent amount of side room.
Yep.
You know, say you got 16 inches. We can build a cabinet for there later
Something, yeah.
or something. So we need to put a dryer vent in. I haven't put it in yet because I want to get it in the area I would like it. So with having the dryer vent, the dryer is actually going to come out further than it is because you're going to have room behind it for the hose.
Ta-da!
All right, now I need to figure out a good height to put our exhaust vent in. I don't want to go low to the floor like it is coming out of the dryer, because then that way on the outside of the house it'll be low. And I'm thinking if we did that, then snow will build up quicker. Snow shouldn't build up that close to the house, but if I have it off the ground some, we won't have any issues. So I'm trying to figure out where I want to position this. Alright, so I think we just gotta bite the bullet and drill a hole right about here. Drill from the inside, make sure there's nothing in our way. Get a hole drilled outside, and then go to the outside and drill the bigger diameter through the plywood. Then we can get the vent installed, then your dryer will be hooked up.
So probably a little over 7 years ago, I think, we finally broke down and got our first pair of washer and dryer, brand new. So we always had secondhand, and they lasted a pretty long time. So I think our first one was a washer and dryer, secondhand, and we bought it off someone for $100. So then we got our first matching pair of LG washer and dryer, and then my washing machine, 2 years ago-ish, decided it was going to have a leak. So then I decided I was going to try out a Speed Queen, because I've seen a bunch of people have them. I didn't even know they existed. It's a heavy duty commercial. And one thing I didn't want when I got my original one was an agitator. But I feel like with an agitator that washes the clothes better. So now I have an agitator, but I can't fit as much stuff in this, but it does wash good. So what I'm trying to say is my sets don't match. So when this decides it's not going to work anymore, I am going to go with a Speed Queen, because it might cost more, but it has a 20-year warranty, I think, or it's supposed to last 20 years. And then I heard, I think it was the salesman said that's what they say, but they are known to last 25 years. So we are going to find out if that is true or not. Do you think those blankets work for you? And then Pluto is all cozied up on this couch. I don't know, you guys have a rough life. And again, a rough life.
I want to thank Birch Mattress for sponsoring today's video. Like most people, sleep is very important to us. And when we're in bed, we want to be able to make sure we can fall asleep and we're not tossing and turning. And our Birch Luxe mattress has definitely checked that off the list. Since we've been able to sleep here and we're sleeping on our Birch mattress, we've been sleeping good.
And I sleep even better knowing that it's a good quality, made out of non-toxic materials.
The Birch mattress is good for me. It was important for me to choose Birch mattress that is made with organic and natural materials, because I can sleep easily knowing I am avoiding harmful off-gassing that can happen in the manufacturing process. Birch mattresses are Green Guard Gold certified, meaning no harsh chemicals are used. I sleep hot, and the organic materials help regulate my body temperature and keep me cool while I'm sleeping. Unlike synthetic mattresses, the wool in the Birch mattresses make it hypoallergenic. In addition to being a better mattress for me, Birch is committed to being a better mattress for the planet. Throughout the creation of their mattresses, Birch ensures that their materials are produced and harvested sustainably. Not only do I like sleeping on my Birch mattress, but one of the great things is Birch is a mattress in a box. And if you live on a second floor or your bedroom's on a second floor, I found for me personally, it is so much easier to be bringing up a mattress in a box versus a regular mattress. Not only do I love the comfort of our Birch mattress, but also the convenience of bringing it into our room. We love our Birch Luxe mattress, and we think you will too. If you're looking for a new bed, check out Birch. Click our link below.
Or you can go to birchliving.com/Lumnah to get $400 off your mattress plus 2 free pillows.
I don't think you'll be disappointed. We haven't been.
And I really do like the pillows too.
It is super comfortable.
Super.
So thanks, Birch, for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to the build.
Even Tanner loves it, don't you? Yes, you do.
All right, I'm trying to set this container up as a shop. It's not a shop yet, but we got a lot of our tools out here, and I'm trying to organize everything so when I walk in, I know right where it is. So we're got a lot of stuff out here, but we're organizing as we go because there's nothing more worse. More worse, is that a word? It can be. Than putting stuff someplace and then not being able to find it. So I need a hole saw, which I believe that one will do. Let's double check. First, out here, we should have some PVC trim board left over that I put in the back corner. There we go. That should do that. I don't know if you guys can hear the water running or not, but we got a lot of rain overnight. I think we got over an inch. They were calling for a ½ inch, but there's water everywhere. I don't think it was an inch. So let's try this. And that should be the size we need, because I don't know what else I'd have this for. Maybe a little big. That hole saw bit's too big, but don't worry. I keep our other hole saw bits right next to it. And the other ones are right there too. So let's double check, make sure we have what we need in this kit before we head back down to the house. Let's see, 4.5, 4 1/4, 4. So one of those will work. That's good. I didn't want to do it beforehand because I didn't know exactly where we wanted it. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Nervous?
No.
No. Messy. I want to drill through straight, get a pilot hole going through our spray foam insulation, then I'll drill the pilot hole the rest of the way outside, and then I'll know where to drill from the outside in to line everything up. Actually, I can probably just continue going right out. Yeah, let me drill a hole because we do have other stuff out there. I want to make sure that we're not. Let me just go double check. So we are, say, 20 inches center, and then I'll just go get an eyeball outside, make sure we're not drilling into anything, because we do have propane lines that go on this back wall.
That would be terrible.
That would not be good. So let me double check. Seems like there's always plenty of obstacles we got to watch out for. We're either going to be good or we're going to fall right there on the regulator. We're 9 feet. So that's close. Yikers. Yeah, so 9 feet falls right where they put the regulator. What are the odds that they put the regulator right where we need to put our dryer vent? That's my fault. I should have had the dryer vent installed first, and they would have been able to do that. So now I gotta go back inside and see where we can put it.
Do you think you did a good job, or what do you think?
All right, I'm gonna go cut a couple of pieces of PVC board so I can space this off the outside wall. And then that way when we go to side it, we'll just side it right up to the PVC board and it'll be all trimmed out nicely. And we won't have to work around this. we can go. And what's stopping us is the bottom pipe is hidden. So we are, say, 6 inches off of the wall. Now looks about even here. This way we have 20 inches, 20 inches, so we had a square. We were hoping to have 16, so we gained a few inches here. So Gina and Olivia had to run out, so when they get back, we will let Gina do the first load. I don't want to turn them on. That's gonna be the part she's gonna be excited about. So I'm gonna get a pair of pliers, I want to take these up so we don't leak. I can test that. We should be good. All right, so we just had 3 goats out, Little P, Blossom, and Ivy. Little P and Blossom were easy to get in. Ivy took a little bit. I wasn't too sure how they were getting out, but Ivy snuck back in under the gate. That gate's about 8 inches off the ground. It's a little bit higher off the ground right here, maybe 9 or 10. And they snuck out under that. So I'm gonna go get my ratchet set and lower that gate down. We kind of kept it high off the ground because when we get snow in the winter time, it's kind of a pain to have a gate like an inch or 2 off the ground. But this one, we just won't plan on using. We're gonna drop it lower and then we'll see what happens. Darn goats. All right, Buttercup, you gotta stay in. I lowered that down a good 6 inches, so I can't see them getting out there. We'll keep an eye on the other gates. That one, I don't mind dropping down because we're not gonna be using it really in the winter. We don't have to. The other 2 gates, we have to be able to get in and out of them to feed the goats. So if they're low, it's really not gonna be any fun. So I'm just keeping an eye on Blossom. She's still sniffing. Some of the girls are in heat, so they're trying to get over to the boys. The boys don't really seem to care, so we are still waiting to breed with everything going on with Gina. Everything is not out of the woods, so we want to wait to make sure everything is good, because if we have to do anything else, who knows what time of the year it would be. It might be when we're having babies and trying to worry about goats having babies, and if we have medical stuff going on. Not something we want to deal with right now, so hopefully we'll be able to breed the goats at some point. I think I got the holiday crud that is going around. I don't feel terrible, I know, right? But I don't feel great. So today we need to get our washer and dryer fired up. It's a little nerve-wracking because we have an off-grid house and we're trying to keep all of our appliances electric. Our oven is electric, our refrigerator is electric, wash machine and dryer are electric. A lot of people who live off-grid have, believe it or not, a propane ran refrigerator, which seems kind of odd. They have a propane or a gas stove, and then same thing with a dryer. So we're trying to do it all electric. In our heads, we're thinking we have more than enough solar panels to run everything in the summer. In the wintertime, it'll be a little iffy to run everything just off of the solar on the days we have a lot of storms. So we got the backup generator. Our thinking is if we can run all summer long, say we'll be able to run all spring, all summer, most of the fall, everything off of the solar. And then every once in a while, if we gotta run our propane generator, I'm thinking that's probably more efficient and we can use more sun than say propane or some kind of gas. So we're gonna fire up the washer and dryer today.
The washer and dryer. So it's been nice not having to do laundry, but now we're gonna play catch up.
Right, and it's supposed to be a good sunny day today, so if we can get as much laundry done, then we can use all of the sun power to do that. So it's kind of like washing our clothes for free. And we also have a regular dishwasher. So this house is off-grid, solar powered, but it's set up like a normal house. So we have all of the conveniences we used to have. So it's kind of, I don't want to say it's like It's kind of a little nerve-wracking because it's like, oh, is this all gonna work? So far, we haven't had any issues. You guys don't know the blow dryer here.
Yep, he promised me if we lived off grid, I could still blow dry my hair and do all the things I used to do. So
far, we've been good.
I don't want to have to worry about going around and shutting off every single light and doing all those little things, or not blow drying my hair, or not be able to do certain things. So that's what I had for a request when we decided to do this.
Right.
I didn't want to feel like I couldn't do things that I used to do.
And this is the worst time of the year for solar in our area, from say like now through I think February, March, because we really start getting cloudy and we'll start getting winter storms, so we'll have less sun. Our solar usage is figured off of we need 2 to 3 hours every day of full sun to charge our batteries back up. We have more than enough battery storage to last about 2, maybe 2.5 days, depending on how much we use. But we also have the generator, so we can just charge our batteries back up. And we don't gotta use the generator to run everything. We just gotta use the generator to charge the batteries for later use.
All right, so I like to go ahead and put some water in and then put my detergent, because I feel like my clothes get detergent spots on them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start that.
No showing my dirty underwear.
We're not gonna show our dirty laundry on the internet. I guess we are.
Right, we are showing our dirty
It's not
laundry.
dirty undies. All right, ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
Ready. This washer, very simple controls, so. All right, so I'll wash this, and then this is a pretty quick wash, and then we'll get it in the dryer. You don't want to come see me? Oh, careful of them goats. Goats are pretty funny with those kittens. They're running away from them and stuff. I'm just letting the kittens out little by little, trying to get used to it for me and for them. So they come out. I think they want to stay out longer. We are going to put a cat door on and then train them, but the cat door does have a thing so we can shut it so they don't come out.
The sun is out and we are making some electricity from the solar panels. Right now, the panels are making 9.8 kilowatts of power. They can make between 18 and 20 kilowatts. So we're about halfway there and we're charged up 66%. Washing machine is going and we are putting in 7.84 kilowatts into the batteries per hour. And then we're using 1.5 kilowatts of power right now. And that's with wash machine going, all the lights on. We have a refrigerator, 3 freezers, and I got my computer up. So we're doing pretty good, I think. And we also have the outdoor wood boiler that uses quite a bit of power constantly. So it'll be interesting to see where we are at the end of the day. They say it gets worse before it gets better, right?
Just trying to figure out where to put everything.
Right?
I only want to do it one time. You think that will happen?
No, I'm sure we'll be moving stuff around, making it fit better, work better. All right, just heard the washer go off. Want to switch it over and we can see how much power the dryer uses and see if the sun will keep up.
No, you don't need to do it in there. I want to go for a ride. I don't think so.
He says, I like the heat. Now you can try it.
All right. Probably got rocks in there.
Probably got all shook around from moving.
Gotta get away from the wall. Okay, now you wait.
All right, I just checked the app. We are making just shy of 13 kilowatts of power. The sun's not completely up in the air yet, and without updating for the dryer yet, we're using 1.2 kilowatts. So once the app updates, it'll be interesting to see how much power that dryer is using. It's working. All right, so right now we have 13.74 kilowatts of power coming in. I don't know if you can see that. We're using 7.2 kilowatts of energy with the dryer, and then Gina got another load of the wash machine going. And then, so that means just over 7 kilowatts for power, and then 6 kilowatts are going in our batteries for storage. And we are 80% charged right now. So we're still charging the batteries and using a bunch of energy from the sun, which is pretty cool. So the goal is to be able to run all of those components today off of the sun and then charge our batteries back up to 100%. So hopefully we get there. I think we will, because we still have quite a few hours left of sunlight today.
I plan to keep up on my laundry so it won't be like 3 or 4 loads in a day, but we had gotten behind because we were trying to move and then not having the washer and dryer here. So now I'm catching up. So we won't be doing laundry like this.
Right, but sometimes it might be worth it to do it like this if we know it's gonna be a stormy couple of days. So we're not making a lot of solar. Okay. Save it for sunny days. We don't have to, but we can just kind of in the wintertime. Learning curve.
Yeah.
If we do it when the sun's out, we don't pay for energy. If we do it on a cloudy day, we got to run the generator and we got to pay for propane.
Right. So. Well, if you say I can't do laundry one day.
Right.
Okay.
All right, the dryer just went off. So the max we were using was 7 kilowatts of power at one time, and then we were putting about 6 kilowatts in the batteries. Right now we have 15 kilowatts of power coming in, and 14 of those kilowatts are going to the batteries now, and 1 kilowatt is going into all the other energy we're using in the house. So that's pretty exciting. That load of laundry is done. It looks like that one is done. So we can switch stuff over and keep it up, and hopefully by the end of the day we'll have fully charged batteries. Right now our batteries are at 87% charged, so that's pretty cool. All right, load number 2. The solar is completely full, so we should be able to run that with just what the sun is producing and keep the batteries completely charged up. So that is good. I guess I said the solar is completely full. The batteries are completely full from the solar. Now the solar will run the dryer, and those will stay topped off. That is nice.
Do some garlic salt, just a little bit, and some onion salt. And this is venison from our land. We're excited to try. so good.
So the dryer just stopped, and that's the third load we have in there today. The sun is setting and we're still producing 1 kilowatt of power, and that's what the house is using. And while that last load was going, we used 5% of our batteries. It got pretty cloudy when we were running the dryer for the third time. So all in all, today we produced 50 kilowatts of power. So that's pretty good. I don't think we'll charge the batteries up to full before that sun sets, but it's gonna be close. That's pretty wild to think we were able to do everything we did today with the power of the sun. Dear Lord, it's a wonderful day. So Gina and Olivia are out making Christmas wreaths, and me and the dogs and Figaro are just chilling. And Gina just texted me. She got pulled over. I wonder how that went. She should be home shortly. So how was that experience?
No more Subarus. No more Subarus. No, I'm not even kidding.
So 2 taillights out, or you didn't have your headlights on?
No, apparently I have no tail lights. I had no idea. Should I know that? Probably.
No, not
I
really.
had headlights.
Let's see the wreath. Was it worth it?
Well, we're gonna tweak it a little, but we know how to make one now.
Fancy.
So here's my wreath. Olivia did most of it.